Welcome back, intrepid listener. You didn't think the Hideous Laughter crew would only release one Halloween episode, did you? Sit back, relax, and enjoy the taste of a frosty brew as the HLP5 entertain you in part 2. Like liquor and things that go boo? Then buckle up, listener, cause this one's for you. Prepare yourself for the Hideous Laughter Podcast.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Hideous Laughter Podcast, Halloween Spooktacular, Part 2. Part 2. So, we're going to make this quick. Steve, what are you drinking? I said make it quick.
Griffin, it feels good, but I'm back on the hams.
Nice. I'm sure our corporate sponsors will enjoy that. What about you, Brooks?
Well, I tell you what, Steve, wasn't quick enough.
I'm not Steve. Seems he's had a little too much of the Jack Daniels.
Jesus.
Dude, you fucking serious?
Okay.
Right?
Dude, I drank a glass of straight gin in
here.
between episodes.
There's no seriousness here.
Clearly
I'm
not.
not that bad.
Just come on.
We're not
do your pour.
opposed.
Do your pour.
Go ahead.
Sure.
Oh,
Again.
Dude,
drinking straight from the bottle.
I've been drinking for like fucking 4 hours, man.
Hey, Griffin, if you weren't able to tell, that was Jack Daniels.
I was able to tell, but for our listeners, I appreciate you pointing that out.
And
I
all of
also
you
spilled all over the
listeners
table,
at home, go out on social media and hashtag dinger, because he just took a dinger on air.
That is a dinger, ladies and gentlemen. So feel free to tweet that right at me. I'm also at IG.
Great. Haley, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking rum and apple cider.
Okay.
Because I'm not a mad person.
Oh, you drinking it out of a container? That's nice.
So do you?
Oh, yeah.
Better than
Actually, I'm drinking out of a skull.
It's a skull-shaped thing, not an actual skull, guys.
Hey,
Don't worry, I'm not
the
actually
listeners
gonna
would have
open-
believed if it was a skull,
I guess
okay?
that's a good point.
What about you, Emily? What are you having?
I am also drinking out of a skull, and I'm drinking Moscato.
The girl's getting real edgy on that side of the table.
We can't trust them.
Well, yeah, I'm hoping that's what happens in this combat. Yeah, character on character violence. As for me, I'm drinking a Smirnoff Seltzy. Delicious.
Crisp and clean.
You could almost call that a proper sip.
Is that like, you know, like alignments, like you got your lawful and chaotic? Is a sky blue sip the antithesis of a perfect sip?
Yeah.
You know, based on what we've heard so far, I would almost call it chaotic neutral.
Chaotic neutral?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
Chaotic
go.
neutral? All right, guys, let's give the people what they want. I left you guys off, your evil, spooky characters. I left you off in a church dedicated to Pharasma, interrupting service. Come on, dude.
No, you don't need more. Put some Coke in there.
Ugh.
I love this. Emily is just like, no.
So, service was happening. You guys busted into the church. The head priestess noticed you. And she basically detected alignment on you, saw that you were all evil, stomped on the ground. And what you guys see are, from the stained glass windows lining the walls of this church, soldier-looking shapes come off the walls wielding great swords, and they're made of stained glass. And I need you guys to roll for initiative.
No, got 18.
Not as good as my first one. 13 total.
This time, Mr. Turner is acting pretty soon with a 20 initiative.
Jeez. And what about you, good doctor?
12.
Let's see what my good boys get.
Oh,
They're going last, baby.
I was gonna see that
from
one.
here.
It's not a 1. It was an 8. But they're at 11.
It looks pretty low to me.
You know, not all single digits are so bad, okay?
Oh, sure. That's what they all say.
So at the top of the order, it is Eddie Van Turner.
All right. He hasn't been known by that name since forever, but
since his college days.
yeah, for sure. Griffin, can you please give us a slight description of
What's going on right now?
Yeah.
For sure. So you see the head priestess kind of up on a stage, and she looked at you and basically, called these stained glass warriors into being. Around the room, you see multiple sets of pews. You see, at this point, people have already gotten up and started running. You see a door in the back left corner of the temple, and you see that there are people rushing to that room in order to escape you guys who are essentially blocking the front entrance. That's what you see. Oh, you also see a big-ass symbol of Pharasma right in the middle of the room. What do you do?
This is a bit of a tough decision for what Mr. Turner can do. And first off, what he's going to do is summon monster.
Okay.
Yeah. He will summon a lemure. I believe that's how it's called.
Is that the Lemure demon?
That is correct.
And where does it go? Because I know you can do that as a standard action.
As a standard action, you're so right. Directly right next to one of the stained glass warriors.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then, is he moving at all?
Mr. Turner will not move, but I'm guessing it is the lemure.
Yeah, the Lemure demon gets a turn.
He will, in fact, just attack.
Okay, give me that attack. Give me that Big Daddy swing.
Ooh, not great. That is...
What you got?
So, we're looking at a 10 and a 4.
Yeah, I'm going to say neither of those hit. Okay.
But he's there.
He's there. So, Opal. Nana Opal, what do you do?
Nana Opal is going to stare down everybody in this church. And she doesn't want anyone to leave.
No?
No, she doesn't. She's gonna use her hex, Swamp Grasp, and she's gonna make difficult terrain all the way down the main aisle.
Okay.
Do you want me to draw it on the map?
You certainly can. I'd like to know the area of effect that works on.
Okay.
Okay, so it looks like she's cast this on a...
5 10-foot squares.
Oh, so you're too wide. Oh, 10-foot squares. Yep, you're good.
Yep.
Oof.
All the way down the main aisle.
Okay, and is that visible to people?
Oh yeah, no. Basically, a large swamp arises all the way down the main aisle of this Pharasma temple.
Okay, you catch 4 people in it.
Oh, how cute.
So they're just walking through difficult terrain, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. Is that your standard action? Do you have a move?
I'm gonna go up.
Now...
But I don't think I have a fly speed. Like, it's at will, but does that mean I can go up?
I imagine you move at your normal speed when you're
You
flying.
can go diagonal up as you.
The ceilings are very high in here. It's a vaulted church, so you could...
Yeah, that's cool. I just want to go about 25 feet up.
You're about at the ceiling.
I'm at the ceiling with 25.
Yep.
Okay, then 20 feet up.
Okay. All right. Saw.
All right. So seeing that there is difficult terrain between Saw and the main clerics, Saw sets his eyes on the closest stained glass warrior. And, and he's going to go through his normal routine of screaming and saying things like, fuck, here it comes again, motherfucker! And he becomes his tiger again and moves about 35 feet because he's got a 40 move speed to the closest stained glass warrior, and he can only do one attack, so he's going to do his bite.
Okay.
All right, it's a 6 on the die, but I did take that potion of bull strength, so my final is going to be a 20 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. Ooh, low on the die, but bull strength helps, so I'm going to be at 12 damage.
And what type of damage is this, Steve?
Oof. Let me check. I want to say slashing. It says damage type for a bite is B/P/S.
So
I
bite can be anything?
Yeah, so I guess just slashing then.
I also need you to roll me a D100, please.
Ooh, okay.
Because these guys, real skinny, made of glass, hard to hit.
56.
56, you do hit him.
Sweet.
And you've decided on slashing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like with glass, bludgeoning might have been better.
Yeah, but I just figured he'd run up and slash at him.
So next in the order is the good doctor.
Seeing the difficult terrain leading up to the main cleric, Vivian is going to move over to the glass soldier that the devil was spawned at. Mm-hmm. And then she is going to try to attack it with her sickle.
And what type of damage is the sickle? Slashing?
I believe it's slashing. Let me check.
I feel like it's slashing.
Slashing or piercing? Doesn't seem like it's blood.
Slashing.
Okay. Roll me a D100.
I think that was a 100. 1 and 2 zeros.
Yep.
Woo.
So you're good to go. What'd you roll on the attack?
My dice hit it, so I'm going to re-roll because it
Go for
moved
it.
around in there.
It was an 18.
Yeah, I know, and then it rolled to a 5. Can I keep the 18?
You can
Wait,
Okay.
a 1 and 2 zeros is a 1.
Yeah.
Is it
Not
one?
a 100.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter. Your attack misses then.
Oh, okay.
With that, it is everybody else's turn. So we'll start with the stained glass warrior that is right by the doctor and the devil, and it is going to attack the devil. 17 on the die brings it to a 21.
That does hit.
Okay. That is going to be 10 damage.
All right. I've got it calculated.
Okay, the next movement is going to be from the rest of the stained glass warriors. Well, actually, the one directly by Saw is going to attack Saw because he so kindly moved up to my area. Mm-hmm. Saw does a 18 hit.
Does not.
Does not hit. Wow, you know that tiger's not supposed to have your armor bonus, just so you know.
That's true.
Okay. The two stained glass warriors further into the temple are going to move towards combat. The one to the north is going to take 20 feet of movement and move adjacent to the Lemur devil and attack him. Does a 12 hit?
It does not.
Okay. The other warrior is going to move right next to Saw, and he is going to attack as well. Does a 22 hit?
Definitely does.
Okay. You take 11 points of damage.
Ouch.
Finally, the cleric is going to take her turn, and She's not pleased. Everything you guys have done so far, aggressors, attacking her parish. Ooh, she's mad. I need Saw to make me a will save.
Oh dear. Okay, that's a 6 total.
Okay. You feel like you can't move at all because you are under the effect of hold person.
Oh boy.
The subject becomes paralyzed and freezes in place. It is aware and breathes normally, but cannot take any actions, even speech. Each round on its turn, the subject may attempt a new saving throw.
Wow, that is brutal. Okay. How long does that last for?
5 rounds. And then she takes her move action. She comes down from the stage and heads towards the south, ushering her congregation through the back door. And it is Mr. Turner's turn.
Well, Mr. Turner sees Vivian over there fighting alongside his lemure, and will give her, first take a move action to get up next to her and give her a bit of touch of madness.
Oh, fuck. Here we go again.
Absolutely.
Sorry about your will saves, Viv.
I mean, there is a will save. If you really...
No, she'll take it.
She'll take it. Alongside that, he will say, "Go on, my child. I know what you can do. Be loose with your ways." Then I believe it's the Lemure's turn.
It is the Lemure Demon's turn.
All right, the Lemure Demon is going to attack with 2 claws. A little bit better this time. How about a 10 and 14?
Neither hit.
Well, that is a shame.
It is a shame. But at least he's a good meat shield. With that, it's a Nana Opal.
Okay, so Nana Opal, she's gonna fly up 60 feet towards the cleric of Pharasma?
Yep.
Okay, full 60 feet, and she is going to vomit a swarm of spiders onto her.
Oh, it just rains down on her because she's flying, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay, any saves I need to make?
It actually just goes into your square, I believe.
There's no way. It's either a touch attack or a save. Pretty much every spell in the game is that.
I'm actually pretty positive a swarm hits automatically as long as they are in...
Oh, yeah, if she's
It's just a
vomiting a
swarm,
swarm
yeah.
into the square, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm literally just vomiting a swarm.
But there's no ranged touch attack to get it where you want it?
No, because I'm just dropping them in.
Okay.
It's a swarm effect.
Yeah.
So, what happens?
You just watch as this little old lady comes over and just vomits a swarm of spiders creeping and crawling all over.
Are they considered summoned by you?
It doesn't say summoned. It literally just says.
I mean, you're conjuring them up.
It's a conjuration.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
Okay. So then the swarm. So it's now difficult to concentrate because the swarm's in your square, but also they make a 1d6 of damage. 6 points of damage. Plus, make a fortitude save.
Yeah, she doesn't. You notice that it doesn't look like she was damaged by any of that. And she doesn't even seem phased. It's as if evil summoned monsters don't really do anything to her.
They're neutral.
If you're evil, anything you summon is evil.
Spider swarms are neutral.
Pretty sure when you summon stuff, it's evil. But, okay. So she takes 6 points of damage and has to make a fortitude save.
Yep.
Okay, 17 on the die. She passes.
Yep, she does. Okay, but she's just distracted.
Okay. And it is Saw's turn.
Okay, so I'm going to try and make that will save.
Go nuts.
17 on the die, that's a 21.
Yep, you pass.
So what kind of action is that to make that will save? Or is it an action?
I don't think it's an action.
All right,
It's-
sweet.
You just make the save on your turn.
Well, then I'm going to take a full round of attacks against the one I was originally attacking.
Sure.
Okay. 26 for the bite,
It's
20 on one claw, 16 on the other
Miss.
claw. Okay. And the gore misses because I got a natural 1. So I got a bite and a claw. Do I roll concealment on both of them?
yes, you do.
Okay.
Actually, claws are slashing and piercing, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
86 on the first.
You're good.
So the bite hits again. 82 on the second.
You're good.
Okay, let's roll damage on the bite. Ah, crap damage. Okay. That is a 13 points of damage on the bite. And then my claw, we're going to go ahead and do 6 more points of damage.
Okay. Solid round. And now, the good doctor.
Vivian is going to attempt to do 2 strikes. One's with her sickle and then another with her dagger.
Okay, go for it.
Rolled a 2 for the sickle.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that misses.
Try for the dagger now. A little bit better. The touch of madness gives me a +2 to the
That
attack.
is correct. 2 to
All
attack.
right. 20.
20 will hit. Roll concealment.
Woo. 10 and an 8.
18.
What one has the... Is it 108?
108, yeah.
Yeah, that's 18. You miss. Okay. Jeez, this concealment's really getting you.
Yeah.
I find it hard to hit these guys. Okay, it is the stained glass soldier's turn, and I need everyone within 10 feet of a stained glass soldier to make me a will save.
Oh, boy.
God,
So, Griffin, I'm going to take my ability.
Yep, it is a new day, so you can do that.
Thank you. 15 here.
15 for you?
That is correct.
Okay, everybody else?
10.
I know from experience that a 6 does not succeed.
It does not. So what's going to happen is that the good doctor is fascinated for 3 rounds, and Saw is fascinated for 2 rounds. As they see this dazzling light emit from the stained glass warriors. Mr. Turner, you're not affected.
Oh, fantastic.
Can you remove the touch of madness from me once you put it on?
I can.
So what's going to happen is you guys are going to apply your fascinated condition, and then...
Don't forget about that +1, by the way, you guys can add on any roll.
Yep, that's true. So the 2 stained glass warriors to the north of the room that are by the demon and the doctor are each going to take a 5-foot step so that one can be directly in front of the doctor and one can be directly in front of the demon. The one in front of the doctor attacks the doctor and misses with a 4 on the dice. The one in front of the demon attacks the demon and hits with a 20. Not a natty 20, but I assume a 20 hits him.
Oh, it does.
Okay. He takes 15 points of damage.
He is in great pain and disappears.
Poof. All right, remove him from the board. The stained glass knights by Saw, the one to the south is going to actually move past Saw and behind him. In order to flank with his good buddy.
Does that not
No,
provoke?
it's that.
He's fascinated.
Oh.
But as soon as Griffin attacks, I'm not fascinated anymore.
I'm a mean boy. All right, they both attack at you. 20 on the die and 19 on the die. Both are critical threats.
Go ahead and let's hopefully not confirm that.
17 on the die and a 7 on the die, which goes to a 10. which should not hit you.
All right,
Or
yeah.
11, but it should not hit you.
So the second one doesn't crit, but the first one certainly does.
Okay, so let's get the regular attack out of the way. The regular attack does 10 damage.
Okay.
And the Big Daddy critical, 20 damage.
Ouch. I am below half my health.
The Cleric of Pharasma is going to take a 5-foot step outside of the swarm, and then I need our good Nana to make me a will save.
Oh no. Is this a spell or spell-like ability?
Yes.
Oh, cool. 19.
Nothing happens. And you see the flow of people continue. Most of the people trapped in the difficult terrain have managed to make it through. And you can see one by one they're passing through the small opening in the back, the small doorway. And the cleric continues to kind of usher them forward as she's kind of standing in the face of you evil sons of bitches. It is now Big Daddy Ed's turn.
So, Griffin, I have something super devious, and I want you to tell me what you think of this.
Yeah.
I have stone shape prepared.
Yes.
Do you know what glass is made of?
Well, I'd say there's some sand and you burn it.
So, would you say, overall, the glass is made of stone?
I would say you could use stone shape on one of the stained glass warriors and it would do a significant piece of damage.
So, because stone shape is merely touch, as in, as long as I touch it,
Yes.
and then, say, shape it to break in half.
So what I will say is, this is how I'm going to rule this because it's not in the written
That
piece
is
of
very true.
the
Very
stained glass warriors, but I love where your head's at. What I'm going to say is, if you can succeed at a melee touch attack, if you succeed at that, stone shape will affect the stained glass warrior. What will happen is that you will do 3d6 of damage plus your caster level. Does that seem fair?
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Okay.
Okay, and if I fail, just
If you
nothing?
fail,
Yeah.
same way, like your hand's still charged up with the spell, but you didn't get him with it.
Okay. I would offer the alternative in that if I were able to, say, encase them in the stone of the walls, what exactly would that entail?
I mean, if you have knowledge arcana, you can roll it.
Okay. 14.
With a 14, you know that these creatures have an ability called embed, which allows them to embed in any stone surface and act as a window. So you would think the stone-shaped touch attack would probably be better because it's just going to embed into the stone and then pop out the other side.
Okay.
Do it. Take a 5-foot
Yeah.
step and touch him.
Yes. It's just so juicy and so, so everything.
Okay.
But,
Give it a
just gonna
roll.
Take that 5-foot step. Try to touch attack the stone creature that is diagonal to the right of him.
Damn.
Well, Griffin, that is a solid 19 on the die.
19 on the die. You will touch him. Roll your 3d6 plus 5, I believe, since you're a level 5 character.
That is correct. All right. 11 with the die plus 5 is 16 damage.
Nice.
Solid round.
Not gonna lie, that is a super weird way of using
Stone shape?
stone shape, to be honest.
I'm aware.
He's a little bit cracked now.
Okay. Nana Opal. Well, actually, the Lemur demon's gone. Sorry. Go ahead.
I need you to make me a fortitude save.
Okie dokie. It's only an 8.
Alright. So you become dazed. And you're gonna take... $10 points of sonic damage as Nana Opal screams, "Give me the children!"
Make me a knowledge arcana.
Oh no. 18.
You know a little bit of information about these stained glass warriors. And when you screamed that, you just had this like burst of insight. They're crystalline. If you hit them with sound damage, it would shatter them.
That's fantastic. I still hit the cleric.
You do,
But
yeah.
she's dazed.
I know.
Okay, just making sure.
For how long?
Let me double check. Just a round.
Okay.
But
So, Saw, it's your turn, and you are not fascinated anymore.
Hell yeah. Okay, so Saw has a stained glass warrior on both sides of him. He's going to keep going after the one that he's been going after this whole time and hopefully get rid of him because I am not too pleased about being flanked. Tigers don't like to be cornered, you know?
It's not great.
It is certainly not. All right, so that is a 23 on the bite.
Hits.
Claw at a 21.
Yep.
Other claw at a 17.
Put him in a
Miss.
zoo.
Ooh. All right. Hey. Gore at a 23.
Hits.
Okay. So, concealment on the bite. 31.
You're good.
Really? Oh, it's only part
20% miss
okay.
chance.
77 will hit. And then for the gore, let's look at a 54. So that's
Okay.
3 hits.
Roll your damage, bud.
Okay.
I need each one individually.
That's fine. The bite is going to do 15 points of damage. The claw.
Save your claws.
Okay.
Because it shatters in your mouth.
Boom!
Ouch.
And he just drinks the glass.
Because your bite is the only thing that does full damage.
Okay.
But yeah. So
Sweet.
take him off the board.
Yeah. Saw strikes again.
All right. It is Dr. Viv.
She is going to attempt that will save. An 8.
Oof. Okie dokie.
jeez.
Dr. Viv, most effective character 2018.
Feeling like a real Matumbe right now. Got him.
Aww.
All right. It is now the Stained Glass Warrior's turn. And, you know, the one that got hit by our good boy, Eddie Turner, did not like that. He takes a 5-foot step up and attacks. 18 on the die will be a 22.
Ouch.
That does it.
That does it. And that's going to be 13 points of damage.
All right.
The other one is going to attack Dr. Viv. Another 18. That will hit. Dealing 10 points of damage.
But I'm no longer fascinated.
You are no longer fascinated.
All right.
Now, my last sweet stained glass warrior is going to attack Saw. This is the third natty 18 I've rolled. I swear to God, I've thrown him in the box.
You should probably play the lottery.
And that's going to be 13 points of damage.
Oof. Saw is hurting bad.
And unfortunately, the priestess is dazed, so she's just chilling. And it's on to Mr. Turner.
So, having heard what the stained glass window creatures that cringe over Miss Opal's
Scream.
attack. Yeah, scream is a better way to put it. He, in fact, has prepared Soundburst.
Oh, fuck.
What?
No shit.
Holy shit.
You sandbagger.
Yeah.
All right, what's it do?
No shit. So, they can take, I guess a 10-foot burst would be...
Yeah, it's going to hit both of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also going to hit,
It is. It is also going to hurt Dr. Vivian.
but, you know,
Wow.
sometimes.
The ends justify the means.
She can't argue with that logic.
Hit me, Mr. Turner.
So they can take a fort save.
Okay.
Including Vivian?
Yes.
Highest I have is 14.
That is, that doesn't make it.
And neither does Vivian.
All right.
All right.
Give me that sweet damage.
It's not necessarily about the damage, because the damage is more, it's more about the stun after the damage, which is so good.
Emily's so pissed.
Go ahead.
All right. So
there is a damage component, correct?
there is
Okay.
indeed. All right. So then, everyone takes 5 points of sonic damage.
They each take 7.
Ooh, pure.
And how long are we stunned?
Ooh, you are stunned for 1 round.
They are not stunned.
Interesting.
But Vivian is.
So, with that, Nana, give me your cookies.
Okie doke. Okay, so Nana Opal is going to basically fly 5 feet over so that she is looking directly into the room at the cleric. Well, like the cleric is standing in front of the door. She's going to take out the wand of burning hands, and she's going to cast burning hands.
Okay. Did I get a reflex save?
Yes, you do.
I don't pass.
Okay. 8 points of fire damage for anyone in that cone.
Yep. She's the only one it would hit.
She's the only one.
You can't pass her. She's
No,
not
I know.
even at the
You
door.
just-
The door is in the other corner there.
So the door is closed.
There's a door right there.
Yeah, the door is closed behind her. You're not going to get the fire through the door. She's got the people inside now. It's
Oh.
been like 3 turns.
I didn't understand that.
Okay. So, it is Saw's turn.
Wait, doesn't she have to roll damage or something?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Roll some damage. Oh, no, she already did. It was 8 damage. Yeah.
Oh, that's what I get for not paying attention. Okay. Saw's going to turn to the remaining glass soldier and try to tear him up. So here comes the bite. Definitely hits on a 18 with the neck bite.
Yeah.
Oof. 10 doesn't hit on a claw. Neither does an 11. Neither does a 10. That
Okay,
was
so-
terrible. All right, roll concealment on the bite. Fucking Jesus, motherfucking 3 total. So
So
Did
nothing
you start
happened.
using the Matumbe dice?
No, I'm still on my neon greens. Yeah, that was an awful round.
You should probably change those I don't know, every round.
Yeah, I got to rotate through them.
So the good doctor.
She's stunned. So I can't do anything, correct?
Oops.
Correct.
Okay. It was how many? Just one round?
One
Just
round
one
is
round.
done. And you
Just
should be
one
done
round.
with your... well, actually, you were already done with your fast.
Yeah, because I got hit, but I didn't get a turn.
But your touch of madness though is. Wait, did I apply that this round?
Yes, you applied it a while ago.
So then you would, I believe.
She still has it. It's on
one more
we're on
round?
the third round of
Okay.
combat right now. So it is the stained glass warrior's turn. So each of the two next to the good doctor takes a 5-foot step so they can be flanking with her.
Oh boy.
Okay. I believe a 12 misses.
So am I still under the stunned condition?
Yes.
So I lost my bonus to
Dex bonus
my
to your
dex
AC.
bonus.
So you're flat-footed.
Yep. So now my AC is only a 13.
Well, a 12 still misses that.
Oh, I thought it was 12 on the die.
But the other one is a 13 on the die, so that hits. And you take 10 points of damage. The other stained glass warrior is going to attack Saw. And miss with a 5 on the die.
Oh, thank God.
And then the priest of Pharasma is going to open the door and move inside of the back room. And close the door behind her. And that is her action. Back up to Mr. Turner.
So this is quite a, I guess, quandary that he has going on.
Sticky wicket.
It is indeed. So, not quite sure. Does he do Soundburst again and do damage to both of the creatures?
and the good doctor.
And to the doctor. Or I think he's going to do Stone Shape.
Okay.
Once again.
Which one is he doing it on?
He is going to do it on the one that he's done before.
Stone shape on before? Okay.
Correct.
So I need to, or you need to make a melee touch attack, correct?
Correct. Are they immune to critical attacks?
I don't think you can crit on a stone shape because it's not normally a damaging spell.
It's a little. It's a.
But you know what? I'm gonna give it to you.
Gonna give it to me.
Well, you gotta roll to confirm.
You gotta roll to confirm.
Well, I'd love to do that, Griffin. Thank you for offering. Solid 9.
Does not confirm, so we don't even have to worry about it.
Yeah.
So roll your concealment.
26.
You good?
All right.
Give me that 3d6 plus 5.
Oh, Griffin. We're looking at total of 16 without the plus 5.
It shatters and falls to pieces on the ground. Get that bad boy off
Was
the
it
board.
this one?
Yeah, it was that one.
Sweet. He a goner.
Without even a paper cut. And also, Mr. Turner is going to take a 5-step diagonal backwards from, I guess, so he is no longer in range of the window shape and
The stained glass warrior?
stained glass.
I don't know how many
Warrior.
times I have to say it for you to remember it.
Just one more time.
Okay, stained glass warrior?
Yeah, I'll still forget it.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay. Nana Opal, please take your turn.
Nana Opal will fly to the other entrance and Can she make like an acrobatics check or something to open the door without it being like all
Nope. She can make a strength check to try and open the door.
to try and open the door? She's gonna take that chance.
Okay.
So she's flying to the other door that the cleric is not behind. I'm gonna try and open that door. Ooh, 14. I rolled 15.
Nope.
Oh, I thought that was pretty high.
For you.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is. Ooh. The stained glass boy's turn. I think this one saw you shatter his buddy, Mr. Turner, and he takes a 5-foot step and attacks at you. I don't believe a 10 hits you.
That is correct.
The other one just keeps chipping away at Saw. 17 on the die certainly hits.
Oh yeah, that hits.
9 points of damage.
All right, so Saw is certifiably in the danger zone with 7 points left.
And then what you see is, well, Nana Opal's the only one that sees this. And it's pretty interesting because she sees stone warp over the door frames and encase this back office. Fuck. Because guess what she had too? It's a little bit of stone shape.
But both doors? How?
10
Pretty
feet.
sure
10
you
feet's
have
just
like
fine. 10 cubic feet is just fine.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it is now Mr. Turner's turn.
All right. You know, seeing as how damaged Mr. Saw is, he's gonna do his best to, you know what? I actually need your help here, Mr. Griffin here.
Yeah.
How far does channel energy work?
I believe it is a 30-foot burst. So 30 feet from you. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's a 30-foot
channel negative
burst.
energy anywhere near me.
Yeah, it's
you will
negative
kill me.
energy.
You're gonna kill me if you do that.
I don't know why
I
you
have
keep thinking you're a
selective.
good cleric.
It doesn't. Right.
You're a bad guy. Everybody's living.
I think he's-
You're going to hurt them.
I think he's planning to channel negative energy to the stone shape. The stony guy.
Okay.
Oh, okay. When you said that about me being hurt, I assumed you were gonna try and heal. That's all.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
No, that's fine.
You should be able to take a couple steps and get them both in your burst if you wanted to do that.
Yeah, you can split the difference and hit both of them.
Okay.
Without even hitting like.
He's going to take an attack of opportunity. 15?
Nope.
Okay. He selective channels.
That is correct.
Amazing, dude. Amazing.
So dodges quite out of the way of the glass shard that is coming at him from the stained glass window creature. And it's going to do a solid 11 damage.
Okay. It's Mama Opal's turn.
Nana.
Nana Opal.
But that does...
But
I
she
guess-
does look like a mama.
But that does harm both creatures
Yeah, it harms him.
as poor...
If you did like a religion check, you might know more.
I would love to do that.
Yeah, you know that, or at least you can intuit from the cleric of Pharasma stomping her feet and these all coming to life out of the stained glass, that these are likely brought about by divine energy. And so you're not entirely surprised that negative energy channeling would harm them.
Don't they save for half?
Oh, it's a 14 save. Will save.
Both make it with a 16 and a 17 on the die.
I'm sorry. Believe me, I want
No,
her
that's
just
fine.
as much as you want
I
to.
am
But
so I'm glad that we caught that.
we're about to get called out if we don't do that.
Griffin knows what damage I had before, so
Yep.
I think he's going to have that.
So, Nana Opal, go ahead and take your turn. Also, she's on the ground now because she tried to open the door, correct?
I figured I could
You can hover,
yeah. So I guess, is there any possible way I can get into that room?
Do you have the spell stone shape?
No.
Then unlikely.
Okay, so then
Unless you have some real blasty spells and you want to take time to kind of attack the walls.
how blasty? Like a real bad lightning bolt?
Lightning bolt might do enough damage to break some chunks off of that wall.
Like 5d6?
Oh yeah, certainly.
Damn.
In a line?
It's only going to hit the wall until you
Gotcha.
break through the wall.
Okay.
But
So then my second question, though, is did those constructs come from the stained glass windows, and are there still windows there or not?
they came from the stained glass windows, and there are still stained glass windows.
Dang it.
There's actually a very big one at the top of the church. You can see it like behind where the cleric was preaching.
Okay. That foils that plan.
Otherwise, you could try and go help Saul, who's gonna die next round.
We'll see.
She really just wants the children.
Okay.
But since I can't go through that window and I have to go all the way to the back anyways, I will stop by Saw this time and I'll give him some Cure Light. Yeah. I'll cast Cure Light. So I'll go all the way to Saw. So I'll be on the opposite side of the enemy with Saw. I'll just drop down just enough that I can touch his head and cast Cure Light. Oh, that's a wrong die. Great.
No, go ahead. Take that d20.
7 points of damage.
Oh,
Or,
that's nice. That is nice.
healing.
Damage,
Okay.
healing.
Saul, it's your turn.
Doing really well at speaking.
Okay. Saw is going to enact one of his rage powers. It is called Renewed Vigor. So basically, I imagine he like stands up on his hind legs with his big old tiger paws in the air and roars. And when he does, you can see some wounds heal on his body. Fuck me. All right, 5 points of damage got healed.
Don't tempt me.
Sweet.
And that's
Sonny, you didn't say you had healing.
just one per day.
He could do that once per day.
Yeah.
Miss Opal.
Miss Opal does not give a fuck about him.
Doesn't take kindly.
Oh,
to,
sorry. Do you want to roll a handle animal check to deal with my 2 intelligence to try and get your message through? No. Grr. That's all I can do this round.
Oh, that's your entire round? Okay. The good doctor.
Finally, she is able to do something. Just like myself, Vivian is getting really frustrated that she can't do anything. So she is going to take, because when she was stunned, she dropped her weapons. So she is going to grab a vial from her belt and chug it. And as she does that, as her standard action, her fingernails elongate and turn into claws, and her mouth gets extra wide and her teeth get all pointy, because she drank a feral mutagen. So now she has bite and claw attacks.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she wasn't happy with all that madness and fascination.
Was that
she's a little messed up?
Standard action for you?
Yes.
Okay. So, it's my folks' turn. And what's going to happen is, Saw, you're getting another attack at you, dude.
I know. I don't really have a choice here. I got this guy pinned up against a wall.
Oh, natty 1. He misses you. Fuck. Good doctor. I don't think this thing really has emotions to be afraid of what I just saw, but if it did, it would be. But it's still going to attack. 15 on the die will go to a 19.
That does not hit because
Good God.
I just got a +2 to my AC due to the mutagen.
Nice.
Glad I took it.
Okay, so both miss. And you don't really know what's going on in that back room. Ed. Make him dead.
Wow. Oh, he's doing his best. That's for sure. I think he'll do
another channel. I mean, that's probably your best damaging move, considering most other stuff is probably not going to work so well.
Yeah. You know what? As a character, he doesn't. He will obviously open up a seltzer, and
that's a move action.
No free actions here. The way Steve opens them, it's a full round action.
It's a full round.
It is a tough decision, even as a character.
You to make it.
Mr. Turner will take a double move action.
Okay, you're moving through difficult terrain.
He's gonna diagonal sideways.
Okay.
And then are the pews technically difficult terrain?
Yeah, going over them is. But there's space to the side there where you'd be able to go. You'd be able to go right up the aisle. See how they don't connect all the way? There's still like 2 feet between the difficult terrain and the pew, so you'd be able to move.
So he is going to move as close, do a double move as close as he can to the back room, and do a knowledge local check to, I guess, what's going on.
Okay. Make it, and I'll tell you stuff. How about that?
Sounds great. 8.
18?
Just
oh no
8.
Oh,
just
8. With an 8, all that you know is that from like your time spent watching the church, you had kind of done a sweep around. You didn't see any back doors, but that's all you know. And is that your full turn?
I mean, double move
and knowledge check. Yep.
Knowledge check.
Okay. Nana Opal.
Seeing as she apparently can't get into the back, so there's no door and to leave though, right?
The priest has stone shape.
You know
she could stone shape a hole out the back of the church.
You probably assume that there might be a back door.
Yeah, and I mean that's what Nana Opal's gonna still assume. So she was headed out the front door anyways.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna move all the way outside and almost directly on the outside of the building from where she currently was, because 120 feet. So she's gonna fly all the way out of the building, all the way around with a double move, and she should be able to see the what I can see as a player, the extra part of the building.
Yep. She doesn't see anything on the front face of it, but make me a perception check.
Good, I got a -1 to that. 18.
Okay, 18, she recognizes the priest about 200 or so feet away at the back of the rest of her parish, running. And they're headed towards the woods.
Okay.
Okay, with that, it's Saw's turn.
All right, cool. Saw is going to go after the stained glass man that's been doing him a whole bunch of hurt, and he's getting more and more upset as he takes damage because his animal instincts are taking over, and he's going to turn on power attack.
Okay.
25 on the bite.
Hits.
25 on the first claw. 9 on the second claw.
Hits.
19 on the gore.
Hits.
All right, cool. So let's roll concealment on the bite. 41 hits. Claw. 50 hits. Gore. 82 hits. All right, let's rock and fucking roll here.
What is this math? 82?
Oh no, he's doing the concealment.
percentiles.
He was rolling to hit each time and then rolling his concealment for each attack that hit.
I missed that. Sorry.
So with power attack, I'm rolling 2d6 plus 13 for the bite. All right, that is 23 points of damage on the bite. Okay. And he's just swallowing tons and tons of glass.
Yep, he's got a throat full of glass
That will
and
be
an ass full of glass.
nice. That will be very painful when he comes out of rage.
Yep. Make a fortitude save, please. Oh, you vomit.
You vomit
2d4
blood.
tons of glass.
Glass and blood.
Tons. 2d4 tons of glass.
Jesus.
As you-
Okay. Wow. I'm going to need the good doctor to take her turn.
Really hope she can do something this time. She is going to attempt to bite and then do 2 claw attacks for the stained glass soldier right in front of her.
This is based on the mutagen.
Yes.
Yes. The butagen.
Does a 20 hit
Yeah.
for the bite?
Yeah,
Yes.
it does.
All right. Finally one. And then first claw. 15.
Nope.
Okay. And that last claw definitely didn't hit, but she did get a bite.
Okay, so with the bite, I need you to roll me the concealment first.
Oh no. Actually, I'm going to use different.
This has been the bane of your existence, by the way. Like, the
Yes.
concealment, you've consistently rolled, like,
all zeros.
100.
yeah, I think that one's 100.
That is 100.
Oh, finally. Okay.
I don't know.
And
You
a
know.
confetti balloon burst because you rolled 100.
Woo, it's a party now.
To
all
the
right.
party.
9 damage.
9
the
damage. Okay. It is the stained glass soldier's turn, and it's going to attack back at you. Good doctor. 17 on the die hits. Well, I think it does with a 21.
Yeah, that just hits.
Damn, they need some good rolls to hit you with your mutagen on. 11 points of damage.
Where are you at, by the way?
I'll have 10 after this.
And then the citizens the citizens are going to continue running. The 13 on the die and a plus 11. I think the priestess notices you there. So she stops. She is 200 feet away from you. And she full on runs towards you. Which means she is now 120 feet closer to you. And that's her turn.
How far apart are they now?
So for reference,
They should be 80 feet apart. Because she was 200 feet away and 120
yep,
feet
they are 80
apart.
feet
Okay.
apart now.
Good to know.
But for reference, off map, the stone-shaped hole happened on the side. They were 200 feet that way, and then she came 120 feet diagonally towards you. So you guys might be a little more than 80 feet. We'll call it 80 feet for purposes of this, because she's basically coming back at you. She sees that her stained glass warriors apparently have failed, and she wants to hold you up so that her parish can make it out alive.
So she's standing right in front of the stone shape that she created for the
exactly
congregation.
It is now Mr. Turner's turn.
So I think that he is going to go toward the back room,
Okay.
which means that he would in fact need to go to the stone-shaped reinforced door, and then would like to go through that.
Does he have another casting of stone shape?
He does.
Okay. So he moves up to the door and casts stone shape to move the stone. That is his full turn.
I'm sorry. Did I cast stone shape twice?
You did.
Oh, I take that back. I did cast it twice already. I will not do that. I am going to cast channel negative energy after moving as close as I can.
Sure. So I get a will save. He does not make it. Roll your damage.
Sounds good. 11.
Shatters.
Oh.
Sweet, sweet shatter.
And there are no more stained glass warriors. But Mother Magpie is still here. And you're thinking, we need information from this woman. It is now Nana Opal's turn.
Nana Opal is going to rush up 60 feet. So they are 20 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
And how far away is the closest set of her parish?
At this point, 320 feet away.
Dang it. Okay. Either way, so she's actually...
Big fish got away. We all know it.
She's gonna go... So she's gonna go up, so she's 30 feet away from Mother Magpie. She will be casting a spell, and I need you to make a reflex save.
It fails. It's a 4 on the die.
Woo! That's pretty high. As 24 points of damage.
She's dead.
Oops.
Good job.
I didn't
Combat
mean
ends.
to.
Oh, is it possible she's knocked unconscious since she's a named character and we
Sure,
could-
she's knocked unconscious.
Oh my.
I didn't mean to kill her.
Yeah, good job.
It's okay though.
Good job, Nana Opal.
It's okay.
You're out of combat. The last thing you see is the rest of the parish enter the woods and disappear.
Oh no, dear me.
Saw would like come bounding out of the church after Nana Opal, and seeing that she's Mother Magpie is dead, would drop out of rage.
Nana Opal is gonna run up and use the wand of cure light on Mother Magpie.
Okay.
After
Roll for how much you heal, because she's pretty negative.
Okay.
Is this after tying her up?
No. It's fine. I'm not worried. Healed 9 points of damage. Well,
Okay.
actually, I healed maximum, so...
She's conscious.
Oh.
And she
Act like I
immediately
just
casts a spell at you, because you didn't tie her up.
Correct.
I need
How does she immediately cast the spell? Okay. That's fine.
She's conscious now. She's on the ground.
That's okay. And everyone else has run out, right?
how long does that
I'll say
take?
I'm like 20 feet behind you.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not like I just, immediately.
Okay.
So
So,
Okay.
Vivian would have also picked up the weapons that she dropped, so she was...
I was going to say, I would wait until you guys were literally because I'd have to go up to her.
Well, listen, if you're curing her, I'm gonna chug a couple potions of cure moderate wounds.
so imagine this is happening. She's bleeding out. You stabilize her, and then you wait for the rest of the group to
Right.
heal her back.
Right.
Okay.
That's basically what's happening.
Tell you what, this is quite chaotic.
Vivian's also gonna chug a potion of cure moderate wounds.
She touches her purse and says a few words, and then just kind of lies down and resigns herself.
Fascinating.
Make a will save.
Okie doke. Spell like ability?
Spell.
Yeah, spell works too. I rolled real bad though. Only 10.
Okay.
Rolled a 4.
You fail. And you're still floating, so you fall
Okay.
to the ground. You guys see...
D6 of damage?
No, she's not 10 feet up. She was literally
Oh, yeah,
she was
right,
literally
that's about
the height of Saw up in the air. So I don't think she ever lifted back in the air, but she falls to the ground, basically petrified. You guys see this? Do you restrain?
I'm gonna walk up to her, so mechanically 5 feet away, and I actually have a great sword that I really haven't used because I like being a kitty cat, and point it at her throat and say, "Listen, you stay exactly where you are, the way you are, or my friend over here is going to really like studying your insides after I'm done tearing you apart. And then my other friend that you just dropped to the ground like a heaping sack of trash is going to bake you into a fucking pie, miss."
Make me an intimidate.
Yes, sir.
Can I 8?
12.
If you aid, what do you say?
I would say that as compelling as that is, I do find that a command might be more persuasive. Motherfucker. That's a 1.
Okay, so you don't aid.
Or no.
So a 12, and she kind of spits back at you. I'm not afraid of you and your ilk. What do you want? What? Why are you attacking my parish?
Listen, I don't give a shit about you. I'm looking for 2 very specific people. You tell me who they are, where they are, and how I can find them, and you and your parish and your women and your children can all go about your merry ways and worship the Lady of Bones or whatever the shit. I'm looking for Mr. and Mrs. Vargas. Where are they?
Are you lying?
Am I? Because I'm looking for... Oh, about whether or not...
Everybody's going to be safe?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to go hunt him down. It seems like Nana Opal might, look at that differently.
Make me a bluff.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, am I actually petrified? What am I?
You're paralyzed.
15.
For
that's...
literally like 30 seconds.
That's fine. I just wanted to know what it was.
15 total.
Cool. She can sense the bluff. You won't guarantee the safety of my parish. I know it.
Okay, I lied.
That witch is going to hunt them down. Why would I give you any information?
All right, Doc, you're up. Take parts off her.
Has she been held down yet, or is she still
I
free?
assume she's being
surrounded.
She has like a great sword at her throat.
Okay.
So Saul like kneel down, like basically with like her butt on, or like his butt on her stomach with like knees on both sides of her. And
like on both her arms.
Yeah, try to pin her down. I can roll a
you shouldn't need to. She's like drained of almost all of her health. She's like pretty weak at this point.
All right, like my hair's like hanging in her face and shit, and I've got devil horns and breathing sulfurous ash into her face.
So what's the good doc doing?
Well, she doesn't have great intimidate.
Doc, you're up. Take off a couple fingers. Let's go.
Yeah. So you're holding her down?
Yeah.
So the feral mutagen lasts for 50 minutes, so she still is feral right now. So she'll walk over and just kind of snarl. You can still answer us with only one hand. And she attempts to bite one of the cleric's hands.
Make an attack roll. Ballsy move.
She's pinned.
She is feral right now.
It is a 5. You hit a 5, you got it.
Yeah, I rolled an 11. So
you bite it, dude. Roll your damage.
I'm doing this more to like remove her hand, not so much to do like to kill her.
We've got plenty of healing to keep her alive. We can keep her alive.
Jesus Christ.
Actually,
shoot.
Are you ready? Are you ready with a cure light?
10 damage.
Okay, she's back unconscious, and you tear her hand off of her arm. Part of her forearm comes with it. You can see both bones exposed as the flesh kind of slides off of them.
Vivian will take the piece that's in her mouth and just kind of like poke at it with her long claws.
And as she pokes, she kind of hits a tendon, and the fingers curl up. The hand moves. I think she's satisfied.
Oh, yeah. She's happy with herself.
Turner. Keep this bitch alive. Let's go. Come on.
So he'll take his wand of Cure Light Wounds, pull it out, and...
For the record, she is at -6 right now and does not have a super high con. Every second you wait, The blood is spurting out of her.
For sure.
So how about you roll?
Yeah. 7.
Okay, she is conscious with 1 hit point, and she screams. She wakes up and screams and looks at her stump of an arm and says, "My desk! Go in my desk! The Vargases, I have correspondence."
Tie her up. Doctor, I'm sorry. I think Doctor, can you please tie her up as she is now and believe she'll be a bit more cooperative in her ways?
So, Vivian isn't going to tie her up. She is going to swig part of a potion, swish it around her mouth, and spit on the cleric, and adhesive spittle. So it functions as a tanglefoot bag, except I don't have to make a successful attack roll.
We'll call that tied up. I like that.
All right, come on. Who's going to the desk? Come on.
I'm paralyzed, so it sounds like you are.
You're up at this point.
Oh.
You've done
Okay.
couple things.
Yeah.
You're up. You just, bitch, why would you paralyze me?
Is there a door? Right? 'Cause
Yeah, there's a big hole in the wall because that's how basically her and her parish escaped.
And Opal is gonna stand up, stretch a little, walk all over this girl, step on her a little bit, and go, "I've
Roll
got
some
the
damage."
paper.
God damn it.
I'll go and get the paper, guys. Don't worry." And so she'll go in and get the piece of paper.
Okay. Make a perception check once you enter the office.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm real good at this. 3. I rolled a 4.
Yeah, you're like, oh, there's a desk here.
Neat.
Turner. She's taking too long. Get in there and find it.
As a cleric,
I'll make sure this guy's.
a
I'll make sure
cleric?
she's not going anywhere.
do I possibly have a more insight based on the fact that I know what
an office looks like?
what
Sure.
a cleric...
You
what
can
a
just ask her
cleric
and she'll
office.
tell you what drawer the shit's in.
Just
Is that too easy?
Just go into the office
All right,
and get
going
the
into the
fucking
office.
paper.
All right. Solid 9.
So yeah, you find a drawer and it's got a bunch of letters in it. You shuffle through the letters. You're looking specifically for the name Vargas. As you shuffle through the letters, you see a letter addressed from a man named Father Grimborough. It's addressed from a town called Ravengrow, and it reads, Antrellis Vargas and his wife came through town today in a panic. They would not trade goods with me and relayed to me that they believed the Whispering Way was on their tail. I told them that you and I would do our best to protect them in this trying time and also keep watch for the Way and their activity in our towns. I know that he does business between Moraine Lee and Ravengrow, and his route mainly consists of our two towns. Please keep watch. He is currently settled by the woods of Ravengrow. I will watch over him and make sure that the Whispering Way doesn't dig their claws into him.
The trap house.
Signed, Father Grimborough. And that's what you see. You can also tell that it's dated maybe a couple days ago. And I need you guys to think long and hard about this letter as you finish your drinks. Because we'll see you in a couple minutes for the next installment of Spooky Hideous Laughter Podcast Halloween episode.
I knew it.